Prem Namaste, Vanakkam and humble salutations. Welcome to your ultimate Hindu magazine program, Sunday Sadhana. Today on Sunday Sadhana, we explore the sights and sounds of our phenomenal faith as we journey to a Mahakumba Abisegam in Ladysmith, attend the sacred installation of Hanuman Jundhas in Buccleuch, Gauteng, and end with a vibrant tabla recital by the outstanding P&Y Kala Kendra Singaram. When temples were built thousands of years ago, the power of the presiding deity was invoked through precise Vedic ritual practices. These strict injunctions harness the energy of the universe to manifest in the different deities within the temple, imbuing them with the divine energy to assist mankind in his everyday tasks and, more importantly, grow him on the spiritual path. Sunday Sadhana recently joined the Hindu Tirukutam and Sri Ganesar temple in Ladysmith and observed part of this ancient practice.
This happens once in 12 years. We, the officials, are so happy to be part of this milestone.
Going back in history, there was a temple in existence since 1880 at the then called the railway barracks. It served the Indian community, mainly indentured Indians, who felt the need for religion, culture and language. And in 1901, Mr. Sakare Thambaran realized then with the people that were there that they should form a congregation, and he then called it Tirukutam, which means a holy congregation. In 1916, they had an architectural builder from India, Mr. Alaga Pillai, who built the dome. In 1988, it then became a business area. We approached the council and then procured this property here in Azalea Drive.
I grew up in this temple from a young age. My parents brought me to the temple, and I've learned our vernacular, how to sing in our vernacular, how to speak a bit, and how to understand it. I've also learned that the 4 yogas are very important, such as Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Raja Yoga, and that we fulfill our purposes as a Hindu person in the temple doing the 4 yogas.
Today is the Mahakumba Abisegam. Today is the ritual which will follow many hymns and recitals of prayers that are taken place by many priests that have come, visiting priests from outside Ladysmith, with the homums, which is the fire, and the recitals from the scriptures in anointing the kumbha, which will be the monument tower, and that very same water, which is so blessed, will be anointed onto the deities.
Abhishegam itself is the pouring of the holy water over the murti to energize it. Mahakumba Abisegam is when you take sacred water that has been purified over the past 3 days. This water must be poured over the murtis. Abhishegam it is called. Abhishegam itself is just to energize the power of God into stone, turning matter into spirit as whole, from to take the stone itself and turn it into something spiritual.
The significance of any Abhishegam is to invoke the blessing and to rekindle not only the deities, the strength and the faith that the deities proceed and give to the people, but it invokes us, normal human beings, our faith. It makes us stronger for us to believe in whichever deity we choose to. Strength from the planetaries will be infused into them, and it will come to us, the devotees that come and take prayer.
I personally feel a great drawing and calling from Lord Ganesha, because he is our primal deity in our temple, And from a young age, when I grew up here, I used to always see Lord Ganesha. His features, that they are very inspiring towards the youth, towards like his small mouth telling us not to speak loudly, but his big ears telling us to listen more, and his axe telling us to cut off from evil ways and go towards the Hindu Dharma way.
This place of worship is not going to be just for us. It's going to be for our generations to follow. And if we cannot leave a legacy for them, how then will they be able to go into the world? I pray that all the children will learn from this and go forward. We can only but go forward.
Welcome back to Sunday Sadhana. We know that Lord Hanuman is among the most worshipped of Hindu deities across the globe, with his single-pointed devotion and duty to Sri Ram being a model to millions of devotees aspiring to follow in his footsteps of service to God. A popular worship in honor of Hanumanji is the Hanuman Jundha prayers, and Sunday Sadhana visited the Sri Ganesha Prathanai Kutam in Buccleuch for this sacred prayer.
The organization has been established since April 2005 in humble beginnings from Guru's place of residence until it has moved here where we have constructed this structure.
Essence or significance of the Hanuman prayer, one would realize very simply based on scriptural from the Ramayana. You would find that Hanumanji was a great devotee of Sri Ram. In no way did he take precedence over Sri Ram. That's how humble and loyal he was. But when we look at the history of Hanuman, he is actually a gift that in all the power that he had, he was still humble. And even in his state of being a brahmacharyan, where he was so pure that nothing, not even the cast of a shadow could taint his greatness. So that in itself is how powerful Lord Hanuman is.
Lord Hanuman for me personally is a great protector. I consider him to be a great protector of all devotees that pray and worship him.
Lord Hanuman portrays beautiful values in the sense that he was a brahmacharyan. He practiced what was pure thoughts. In our Hindu way of life, we should always practice pure thoughts. It is a symbol of victory, because that is how powerful Lord Hanuman is. He will eradicate all aspects of danger, all aspects of negativity, all aspects of us fearing, aspects that are negative in this world, that are evil, etc. He will remove these obstacles. The redness in itself symbolizes the aspect of danger, but in itself it shows how powerful the power of Hanuman is in any home, that you have Hanuman and be able to worship Hanuman. Greenness symbolizes life. The red flag symbolizes the sign of victory. You will notice we will hoist 2 flags for Lord Shiva.
For me, the time here has been very spiritually uplifting, and it feels, because I'm formerly from Durban, so it feels a home away from home.
So when you leave home today after this prayer, you feel so touched, so vibrant that you would want to come back and experience this again.
The first day I walked into the temple, I felt like it was my home. I can feel the power and energy boosting up into me.
The Rig Veda so beautifully teaches us that the person who is always involved in good deeds experiences incessant divine happiness. We would like to leave you in that blissful state with the mesmerizing tabla recital by the P&Y Kala Kendra Singaram. Until next time, keep up the sadhana and Vanakkam.